the home of the Cowboys. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. On the Eagles sideline, there is their head coach. On the other side, you've got the Cowboys head coach. His team looking for a spark, hoping they're... Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves. Thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Waste of time.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lang. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Eagles are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to begin, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. Taking off, he'll try to get there. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
16 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
On play action, Hurts. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Eagles.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal, Philadelphia.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Eagles.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hooper, the tight end, is in motion. 1st down, it is Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. They'll play action. It's Prescott. There's a short one to Hooper. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 30.
2nd down. Prescott. That's complete to Cavante Turpin. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. First catch for him on this new new season, and it results in a first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Good return as he takes it across the 30. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. He'll step up and run. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 12. First down, Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Second down throw for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And they're going to shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Deron Bland with the tackle. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The Cowboys offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. Play fake. Prescott. That's Hooper open right side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Now Prescott will get this out wide. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings them 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it second down and 11. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A gain of 10 brings up third and 1.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down. This looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
On the ground, this is Williams. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Here's Dak to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third down.
They'll run the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of a shotgun, they give it to Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. From the 43, here's second down and 9. Slot man in motion left. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
That is Ferguson in motion. On third down, Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. 13 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7.
They'll throw again. Dak. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 7.
To the air again. Prescott. That's into the hands of Turpin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. They motion the slot man left. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And the Cowboys are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Dak to throw. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is caught. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Dak Prescott, touchdown, Dallas. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Hurts. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He takes off.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for an Eagles first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
A gain of 15. And an Eagle first down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. That is brought in at the 10. To the pylon, he's pinned. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Devontae Turpin on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
That is Ferguson in motion. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Again, Prescott to the air. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Third down, they need 5.
3-yard loss brings up third down and 5.
Prescott now. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Even 12 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 35.
They'll come up here, first and 10. To throw is Dak. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. Second down, they need 3.
Second and 3 at the Eagles' 28-yard.
Williams gets in on the draw. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Cowboys.
Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
22-yard line.
Second down, Prescott. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Cowboys move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The Eagles offense going to take over just before the half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Fake the give, and now it's Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our look at the NFL starts now. In the Steel City, it's the Steelers at home to take on Carolina. And this is Kyler Murray. On target to his tight end, that's Pat Freiermuth, touchdown. The Steelers wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL in the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on fourth down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. You don't decide to go for it on fourth down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on fourth down. They knew they were going for it on fourth down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need 4th down, I had it. So I don't need to get it all on 2nd, all on 3rd. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller and the play.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Now Prescott. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And he will score! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
That is Ferguson in motion. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
shotgun snap for Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. A fair catch signal and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Eagles offense headed back to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for an Eagles 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Philadelphia.
A run with Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, here's Hurts. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are wild. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That is caught. What a throw. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Eagles.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough year.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So, in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
Prescott to his main man Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now Prescott has completed right side to Ferguson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Third and 9.
Throwing is Prescott. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his...
And he'll take it on in. Vontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Bates, good. With the extra point, Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 31, here is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. There. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Makes a gain of a yard. That's good.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 1 yard. And an Eagle first down.
Hurts to throw. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Two-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
He gets that to Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A.J. Brown. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. On second down, Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
A 43-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Left side, caught by Lamb. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Pistol now for Prescott. That's right side, and he's got Ferguson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to sneak it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give them the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down. And when these receivers and the way they can run, they get out into space, they're a handful to track down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Andrew Makuba on the coverage.
Prescott now. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's another.
That is Ferguson in motion.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Prescott on 1st down. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
He'll throw again. Dak. This one is caught by Turpin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
In motion, Lamb. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will score! Game on! Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. He has a touchdown catch much earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A second down throw for Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Kenny Clark taking him down for the first sack for this new campaign.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Third and long for Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goddard. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. A first down throw for Prescott. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he will score again. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. The game-time touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score. But they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. That's a short one by Goddard. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A pickup of 18 yards.
Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Bigsby. Good work on the ground. He's got it. 1st down. Up at about the 42.
A gain of 6. That's good for an Eagles.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the left side and taken in by down. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
18. That's another Eagles first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out, but 1 first down will essentially end the game. And they'll knock them down just shy of the 40. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. It's 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Here we go. This is 4th down. To the air again. Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.